Hey, and welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well today. All right, so here we are on Recolligers plot.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Welcome, your lordness. Please come right in. Our chief. Back to work. Okay.
An initial survey of the vessel indicates that my exploratory brethren have already performed a requiem rite here. Further examination is inadvisable.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
What about the sagacious marauders rooting around in the guts of this dead colossus of the void? Talk to them. Wisdom can be found in unexpected places, Shireen.
Right. This pride, the name of the surface of your mind, the history of the family from the throne of Spanish invested all they had in a family ship. Ship perished in the warp, made voyage. Line never recovered from a crushing blow. Okay. Right. Yeah. The machine tools look a little worn, but well maintained. Rita. Tired looking woman of intermediate age, clad in clothing, breaks off from her task to greet you. For a momentary freeze, unsure how to address you, says, "Your lordship, please excuse me. I really don't know your name. Welcome to our little colony. May the light of the Emperor be with you and with us. My name is Rita Maximova. I'm in charge here." What is this place? So it's Rita's crew. The place is Rita's camp. Scavengers in common terms. She does not speak the words scavengers with any kind of disdain. On the contrary, there is dignity in her voice, kind which one would announce the affiliation with a respected guild or family. Okay, fine. Tosses a glance at Pascal and grimly adds, "And our work is all legal, even though your brethren have no liking for us." Okay, fine. Scares dispassionately and discuss, even if he's not considered the possibility to reply to the creature's words anything other than heresy. What do you do here? Right now we're gutting this old heap of junk slowly but surely. That's a Recolliger's life for you. They drop us off at some decrepit station or an ancient battlefield. We just sit there for years on end. We look at working tech or valuable. We look for working tech or valuable materials, whatever else might be useful. If we find anything, we sell it to passing ships. Not the easiest job to have. These wrecks are chock full of all kinds of dangers, but I swear on my plasma torch, it's an exciting one for sure. Okay. Little bird's got all kinds of bells and whistles. Most of the tech is dead, but we do find pieces now and again. We spent 2 whole months clearing out this shaft we found, finished just 3 days ago actually, and we found this thing. It's a weird looking but still functional. Perhaps your lordship would like to buy this little component for us. Big shipyards get plenty of use out of it. Present the object, laywoman. I'll buy the component. Okay, I get Magnus charge rechargeable batteries times 3, and we gain 210 experience points. Thank you, lordship. We're pleased with the results. Okay. It's kind of embarrassing little offer, but over in that corner we keep things we don't really understand, can't really use. You can send some of your people to check it out. Clear you know more about the stuff than us do. You might find something useful. No, not even close. So luxury I couldn't count on one. An old work hand that got sucked into machinery 3 times has smashed a plasma cutter twice. Okay. We fly with whoever. Mostly just like taking our chances. Sometimes we hitch rides on a promise that we'll pay with what we find later. Other times we find other means. Risky business hobby. 5 or so years back, crew got dropped off at a band station, but something wasn't right. Life support system. Team came back to pick us up 2 years later, found nothing but bodies. About 15 years ago, before I had my first little one, the ship took 3 crew to locations, ran into pirates on the way back. Ship got out of the expedition for years at a time, so it was ages before anyone realized they were missing, and even longer when we remembered the scavengers. Plus, it took some time to find the ship, make a check on them, and pick them up. Long story, all 3 of the crew had bought it. Yep. I mean, think about this wreck. Manual labor, it's an ancient thing, pretty dangerous. Don't really know much beyond that. Some tech priests has done their bit of grunting. I mean, ritualizing, bowing to the spirits and all. And there's a lot don't tend to leave a whole lot of idols behind. It's true, but it's way too scary to go in before them. And hey, we dragged a dozen of these broken servitors out of the mines after. Carcass smells hot. We can pluck the decent number of parts out of the old servers and sell them. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything nasty living in the wreck now, but the wreck itself is barely holding together. We got a couple modules from here, and that's it. You won't take another step without fearing that the broken reactor might cook you alive. The whole module might depressurize. Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, and so we're having a poke at it, but we don't have a clue as to what the ship is or who it belongs to. Sure do. Takes skill, luck, good head on shoulders. We risk our lives every day scrolling on these old buckets. Sometimes goes wrong, we die. By the scores sometimes. One moment we're there, the next moment kind of, well, work a ranch, you know. Your lordship, our job has something, how should I put it, poetic about it. Okay, alright, well they're into it. Hope you don't judge me too harshly. And don't take it as insolence, but some people, even big people, I think too highly of themselves. Let's say your ship hops into a warp someday and doesn't hop out on in time, and around 1,000 years later, another gal like me who needs to feed her 3 ankle biters somehow will rifle through all the remains looking for anything good. That's just the nature of things. Each of us comes and goes, but in a way the world works the same. We have a lot in our life, and the mind is just as good, as clear as any others. I'm going to go. I'll get iconoclast. Some big things to talk about way out depth. Change for the better, heck, that'd be nice. If Sugar didn't have 3 kids back home, I might even dream about stuff like that too. But as is, I've got no time for dreaming, just got to get to work. Let's try this. Okay. Didn't think it would work. Please don't take it as this, but it's not like I have much choice. So often we get a well-stocked ship around here, and we can certainly use more fishes, more clothes. Something you would be willing to provide, we gladly barter for what it can dig up inside the ship here. It's for spill trade water. Okay. Alright. So let's see what else have we got in here. Is this it? Got here, working here at fragments, ships, dismantle parts. Small selection of valuable finds, carefully stored and packed. Locked container.
One and it's done.
Damaged safes. Similar safes are destroyed when hacked as tempt. Need a key.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay. Here. Big one. Okay. What's this over here? After squirrels emit strong smell of alcohol, probably not of the industrial variety. Okay. Did look at this, didn't I? Yeah. It's over here. Pile of rubbish.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, we'll take all that. It's probably clearing out paths. Okay, let's go back to the safe. Did we get the key here? So we need a key. What's this? Come on. Something is propped against the door from the inside. You can hear a piece sounds like a saw and other tools coming behind it. Okay. Let's come back to her. See if she has anything to trade. Okay, nothing. So can't get into the safe. So this?
The machine god grants me insight.
Anything else that I've missed? Got some goods over here. Okay.
The Divine watches over us.
I hope the Domin bringing a Xenos into his retinue is some kind of elaborate trap.
If that is the case, then we should have been informed. Otherwise, the prey might find its neck snapped before the trap can slam shut.
Okay.
Operation successful.
Find the code to the safe.
A job for me.
Okay, so we can now open the other safe. Let's come back over
Let
here to
us
the other
walk
side.
this path to the end.
See if there's anything over here. Look like a whole lot.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Oh, we're getting lots of loot.
Our prayers are different, but I notice similarity in our attitudes towards ministry. It unites us.
You are right. Only we know what it is to pray to our intercessor at an altar in our struggle to protect those close to us, to be their spiritual shield.
Fractal blade. 25 bonus to parry. Most firsts more flexible battlefield. This is a fractal blade, one-handed weapon. Does 10 to 20. That's a nice weapon. Chameleon cloak. Okay, we know about that. And some more fire grenades. Let's take all of this.
Shireen?
The only one. You could use this. But you don't have a second one. I could give you the soul pattern sword on it. An interesting combination. Yeah, well, we'll go with that for right now. Back to the pistols. Alright. Well, don't think there's any place else for us to go. Alright, well, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
So we go back to our ship. Wasn't bad. That's some interesting stuff. Alright, so we've done everything here, right? Before I go bouncing around the expanse here, let's journal contacts. Okay, we have 7 people here. Really need that. This colony, and if I go down, there's a colony. Touched by holiness, colony of reward. Touched by holiness, okay. So this is Foulstone. Right, so 254. Still can't do a rank 3. do another... Do I do another project? Don't want to do that. So I've done this. So can I do other projects? They're not locked, so I think I can do another project here. Let's do this one. What does that do? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we can do another project. Okay, I got it. Okay, sequence of the white scale. Let's see what we can do here. One thing I can do here is this cure for sloth. I will take that. Port Scumfish now ruined. Form gangs, engine bound now waste. Oh no. Many of them do not want to obey more equitable decisions, send the restoration senate, thus they have led the labor settlements committing heresy. Remember that the Foreman clan is in charge of the debris removal associated with these vandals. We could pass on your word to the Recolligers via the Foreman or force them into disclosed locations nomadic camp. What's the Foreman's clan? It's a union of workers, technomechs use certain lower levels, small scale. Ship boss use common folks. Diligence, valuable knowledge. Of course, they rank much lower than esteemed merchants, to say nothing of scrap. The common folk heed their kin, and Foreman have both the authority and the ability to manage them. Okay. Keep themselves, but the Foreman have not shown signs of disloyalty. They first volunteered to ruins, clear the rubble. They are certainly most useful and accustomed to praising the Emperor. However, their grief at the loss of their home and resilience, resilience with which they have borne has made them heroes and martyrs in the eyes of commoners. Rather uncomfortable way of life, your lordship. They've always on the run from acid rains, hurricanes, keeping distance from the hives. If they do not plan on raiding at the moment, they get their food from abandoned outposts, paying for it with the lives of those killed by autonomous security. Water and Prometheum are rationed very strictly. One of my advisors stay. So, Pasquale's the ancient vitals have managed to tame the ancient machine spirit that means there are technets, even tech priests among the rank. That renders them negotiable. It'd be efficient to utilize such renegades instead of disposing of them. Promise a reward and every... Okay, so he wants to reward them. If you wish to exterminate them, do not waste your time on hunting them down. Instead, deceive them into destroying each other. Tempt them with a prize, a weapon, or a trophy they can fight over. Non-monkey, and the monkeys will finish slicing each other up. Okay, don't like that one. The aristocrats do not despise them. But they are also secretly afraid of them, correct? Renegades convoke such fear. I wonder, had there been such exiles in my house, presence would occur the ambitions, brothers, sisters, or were they supposed to be in a case of conflict? Oh, I am scheming and conspiring right now, am I not? Okay. Bravo, ladies, do not be ashamed of your unique abilities bestowed upon your heritage. They're your birthright. Okay, fine. Webb teaches to look for the enemy's vulnerability and what drives them. The enemy is compelled to seek sustenance by attacking your demison. Prepare a trap full of poison gifts. Let them eat and drink their heart's content. The poison will weaken them, then you will strike. So what does this do? Wasteland generator. Mechanisms, and I lose a profit factor. I gain security. Death Cult Power Blade. And complacency. Wasteland Twister. I get some weapons. Weapon plus complacency. Weapon plus complacency. Security. Wasteland Generator. I don't know what it looks like, a ship component. Mechanisms, you will lose profit factor. I mean, what? To know what. Press to expand. No, 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 no! I wanted to expand it. All right. Completed Shield of the Emperor trophy. Weapon size 4 except security. What? Security. Guilds. Frag grenades. I like frag grenades. Escort ship and a I can't do that. I can't do this. Complacency, efficiency, provisions, and people. Let's do this. Wait a minute, hold it. Complacency goes down. Efficiency goes up. Frag grenades, replenishing frag grenades. 18 to 40, that's a lot. Efficiency plus 3, mechanisms plus 3. Imperial Navy. It's pretty powerful. Plus security. What is... I'll do this. Turbos. Once again in turmoil. Overseas have discovered mountains of mutilated bodies, seemingly crushed by the millstone of milling machines. All dead or convicts. The overseer believes there is a cult of heretics operating the ranks of the prisoners, offering human sacrifices. Prisoners themselves claim that the atrocity was committed on the order of the warden to rid the prison of more inconvenient inmates. The warden tried to reason with the rag mob, but was mauled to death instead. Filed remains were found inside one of the cells where prisoners were being tortured during the investigation. A strange cat. Managed to isolate the rebels within the mining facility, but an assault resulted in high loss of workforce. On the other hand, prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease violence, and repent if the rogue terror with only demonstrate compassion towards their plight, possibly forming someone more. So who did kill the people found in the mines? Remains to be established, okay. Perhaps it is Cell, the final of the Cult of the Final Dawn operating. Alright, well that's it. What do the officers say? Can and how do they take place in the boards? It could not be worthy administration, but it could be better. Okay. Mob governors, mob, noble soul is attempting to reason them. How awful. Underground madness spread among them, soon new form. It would be cruel to kill them in this case, but much more humane and well-intentioned to exercise their brains in order to curb their ferocity. My house to sin whenever serves rebelled in ordinance. Rather merciful step. Traces of death are like an open book to the disciplined web. Skilled spinner can go into the mines and reveal what brought Beth to the conflict. Okay, so punish the administration. Complacency. You gain You will gain the Scourge of Weebos. We don't know what that is. Exterminate the Scoundrels. Let the Spinners... Dark Revelation. Make seeks to death reveal is servant on diamond. Okay. What we get here. Studying the wound, muted glad last day, unwinding for the revelation. Spinner sensed the victim's dying throes, proclaimed that a dark entity had claimed the soul. Crippled by his vision, the man lost his mind, rambles. So, yes. His duty done, the rebellion abated, fear of the unknown rallies. Okay, fine. Let's do efficiency. Okay, let's come here. What can we do? Underground workers, plasteel, dreamless, chemicals. This one. All right. So, I don't think I can I do another one? No, I can't do another one because I got a project in progress. Gotta come back to these more often so I can keep track of what projects. It looks like I could be doing all kinds of projects here and I just haven't kept up with it. Alright, and here. Yeah. Contracts, rumors, quests. Alright. Let's close this. So this is saving Aldari. Uncharted system. I've got to get over this way. So let's -1. Warp travel here. Fire broke out. Dexter in the warp. Assuming the entire destroying pressure cargo damage, interior plating. No guilty parties found. Clear the rebel. A few people claim the soot has to be formed lines of a cryptic alien language not known to humans. So this works to be executed by disposal in a proper manner. Okay. So, chart new. Okay, so Karach. This is Kavagama. Alright, so let's visit this site. See what we have. Unknown ships. Base battle. Hulk. Let's look at our ship real quick. Everything is good on the ship. Go to the space battle. Violent battles unfolding before the rogue tries. Patrol ships from the Quarter Fleet are tearing apart two smaller dairy vessels. Once they are finished, the void ships give chase after a third. The already damaged vessel clearly intention of destroying it as well. Seeing Lashes, Yell calls out to the Lord Captain. Only the rogue traders can save her kin from the massacre. According to our ship, the group of Xenos are malicious criminals that are guilty of raiding the system planet, robbing merchant vessels. Are intent on performing their duty before the exterminating Xenos. Alright. Young suddenly watches the unfolding chase through stained glass window of the captain's cabin. She grimly concedes that no crime should go unpunished, except her kin were flying transport ships. It would have been impossible for them to rob a ship, let alone launch raids. Such vessels as there simply lack the fire pit. Monkeys are lying. Alright, try this first. Okay, so he has no proof. Okay. Demand that he stop. Meanwhile, the wounded Xeno ship is rapidly distancing itself from the recent battlefield, attempting to hide in the shadow nearest world. Every attempt to contact first in the box matter reports the vessel is deplorable condition, knows how much more the Xeno technology can endure before irreparable happens. You're too scared or resentful of Monkey for the recent deaths, mankind answered. Despite this, it is certain she can commit some. We'll give her a shot. Two watches pass, finally decide to answer his pleas concerning the citizens guardingly asking exactly how the Monkey can help the vessel. Note that the humans' primitive technology are incapable of healing a very vessel's wounds. The sudden benevolence of one human is equally incapable of bringing back those who perished. Thank the retraitor, turn the ship towards its star, symbol death in the void. No words are explained on the bridge. Everyone understands the wounded ship will never make it there. A few Terran days later, blue flash at the edge of the system. Only the thin figure of the Aldari stands motionless against the backdrop of the inner glass, mourning the fallen and so on. Once the pain of her soul is numb, she returns to Captain and nods, a short gesture of gratitude for the attempt to save those who could hardly be saved. Alright, fine. Sometime after, here comes the captain, haggard but still holding hope. She says she came aboard the monkey ship and set off into the darkness in hopes of finding her kin, but found only corpses slaughtered by humanity's hatred. And though she and Lord Captain are not always in agreement, the electronic still tries to help him to lend a helping hand. In gratitude, she promises she shares the coordinates of her kin's cache. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's, yeah. Unknown ships here. Scan. Planetoid. Mirror. As the boat was flight, however, the crew have made quite a strange mirror lying right in the center of a huge crater. Completely ordinary mirror in any frame, by all appearance, pristine condition. Yeah. Take it on board. Looks completely normal, however, after a few hours, Boxmaster reports to retrieve the mirror, deliver the mirror have disappeared. The crew hung in the mirror also disappeared. First was warning completely by mistake, stopped to fix this new non-radio scanner has vanished without a trace. Blow it up. Flying half measure enough, Captain gives the order to blow up the compartment. The demolition carries that proceed with pinpoint precision, minimal damage to civilian. The pick recorder and the servo skull sent to survey the situation shows Mirror was not damaged in the slightest, now lying in the cavity left by the explosion. Oh. Wait. After Shuttle starts switching, snapping sound heard from the mirror compartment. A putrid odor. Keep waiting. Godly symphony, squelching, snapping, soon joined by rattling, wheezing, growling. Sensors also detect the increased ship's mass in the area near the compartment. Soon faint hoists can be heard, begging to be saved. Open the door. Biomatter. Strange creatures and plants floating in the stream, slimy substance revealed that to be a type of mold found on closer inspection. Mr. Crew were also found inside, terrified but unable to remember anything. They returned to awareness while still inside the compartment. They've only been half an hour away from drowning in the biomatter oozing. Okay. Logic test. All Captain and others conclude the mirror functions in line with the rotation cycle of the planet on which it was found. During the first phase, mirror absorbs organic life reflected in it. During the second phase, the mirror regurgitates the organic material it consumes, starting with the simplest organ, progressing more complex ones. Wow. Well, we're going to keep it. Okay, without word, the mirror remains in a sealed compartment with the ship continues to journey onward. Interesting. Yeah, it never surprises me how many different craziness we run into. Let's go to the planet. Boarding shuttle. Lane Wade led to the death of the entire crew, full of Valderi corpses, no weapons found aboard, dead Xenos. We're not part of the crew is now defunct trip. Okay. Here are civilian engineers from the craft world. Okay. Come to this planet. And more plasteel. All right. Well, I'm going to cut this one short because I don't really have time to go into this this battle here. Thank you very much for watching. Everyone have a terrific day.